Good morning, boomers. The voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest, your favorite live streamer's favorite live streamer. I know they're out there tuning into the champ, and shout out to you. Trying to pick up a little bit on the slang. I see you and I sense you guys out there. Make sure you're touching the buttons, the like, the sub, the post notification, the bells. Ding, ding, ding. Stay good, tuned into the good ones that we spread here every single day. We got money dropping off the ceiling, coins dropping out the ceiling virtually, and maybe even physically. You never know. Green markets, Bitcoin, Ether, stocks, bonds, and more. We're back on the green, guys. Although jobless claims, unemployment, it's at a record rate. The markets keep going up. This stimulus money's all going into the stocks and all that. I mean, I don't know where else it's going. I mean, I haven't, let me know what you think, but it seems like it's going into the big blue chippers just to keep continuing propping up the price. But nothing's being manufactured out there. There is no economy. This is funny bunny. Shout out to John Dango, who just stepped into the box. Says, I'm pissed I'm a bit late. Kaboom, kaboom. We got to talk. Soften the blow for me. I don't know which blow you're talking about, but that you're late on the Bitcoin train. I mean, we've been out here. I'm not sure where you're late to, but we've been out here on the train all last year. When we were at 3,000, 4,000, 5,000, the champ was like, guys, accumulation period. While people were telling me, champ, it's all over for the bits. We're going to 1K. We're going back to 2K. We kept firing. And here we are. I mean, we've been up, we've been down, we've lost a few limbs, but we're up, ultimately in the green. And today we're green markets, along with the bonds. Finally, the 10-year seems to be gaining some weight. I mean, it's still slim thug. But, when it goes to the green, so do the stocks. And Bitcoin is, even better than it was just a few weeks ago. John says, nah, I'm 5 years in. I'm saying on this quick bull run. Oh, okay. On the bull run. Listen, follow the 10-year, follow the stimulus, with a combination of crude, 10-year bond, green, crude green, and then the stimulus. There goes a wave of a little green, and it comes in waves. But we know the whole boat is sinking. So you just got to keep an eye on those factors. And usually when those three variables click green, the markets usually follow. This is not financial advice. Moral, always buy Bitcoin at 3.5. Yeah, I mean, listen, anything under 5 really has been a deal and a steal, in my opinion. I'm not your financial advisor. But it seems that way. And I'm glad that we accumulated. Last year was the accumulation period. We took some stabs here and there. And now really, I'm focused on the altcoins now. We're trying to join that 32 ETH club, and we're going to get there. We dumped the Litecoin. I might as well dump the EOS. I just haven't done it. Sometimes I contemplate moves as far as like hodl moves. If I'm going to get the 32 ETH, it's to hodl. I don't care whether I get it at 160, 170, 180. If you're going to hodl, that's what's going on. Let me go ahead and check out the markets. Make sure that before we do that, let me make sure that I'm sharing my screen. No, I'm not. Let me click on this ad before I do anything. Brave browser, Brave browser, Brave browser. Everyone in this box should have the Brave browser. The whole crew here should have the Brave browser. And if you don't, I don't really understand what you're doing. If you're crypto friendly, you should be using the Brave browser, whether you download it using my link or not. I need you guys using this because it's another way. Even if it's a few bucks, you got to stack them here. You got to rack them over there. $1 here, $5 there, 100 here. Boom, boom, boom. You got to stack them, whether it be using Brave browser, whether it be using this, that. Stack them and pack them. Let me go ahead and check out the markets here. I'm back on TradingView. And listen, I love TradingView, but it's so many things on TradingView that sometimes Gets a little confused. There's so many things to click on this thing. It's a great site, but sometimes it gets a little busy. You can see the S&P trading side was at 2,800. Excuse me, at 2,800. Dow at 23,520. Back green, but not crazy moves. But as long as this knife doesn't fall, it's good for all the assets, really. It seems like everything's kind of correlated to the stocks in some way. You got crude oil back up. It's at $17. I mean, it's up. It looks good when it's green, but if you really think about it, this thing is less than $20. Not very attractive. Bonds at the 10 years back up. Oh, well, now it dropped again. Let me hear. Am I on the right? Let me make sure. Because when I went online, before I just even hit live stream, I saw this bond 10 year at 0.63, I think, or 0.62. There it goes. Back on 0.6. So, if it's over 0.6, it's obviously more favorable than under. So, I just want to see this grow. You got gold looking strong, slightly in the red today, but it's over 1,700. Guys, you want to talk about store of value? Well, USD has been the best performer. The actual cash, contrary to what everybody said and whatever, right now USD is strong. Okay, it may not be that way next month, or I don't know, but right today, it's strong. Okay, and gold held its value pretty well, although it pulled back when the market crashed in March, but it certainly held on better than Bitcoin. And if you could see, gold is actually higher than it was before the crash. So how about that? You could see which are the active stocks. Let's go ahead and run down the coin market cap. Shout out to CryptoZilla. I see you out there, CryptoZilla. A few memes with the golden crown. Shout out to everybody over there on D Live. We'll be doing those redistributions as we always do. Kaboom. Let me pull up coin market cap. Let me pull up my D Live. That way I can lock and load with you guys. CryptoZilla always showing love there. Thank you so much, Zilla, with the 10 lemons. Thank you so much. And where's my coin market cap? There's my CMC. All right, boom. I think Bitcoin will go to 7.2K support and kaboom to 9K bang. Yeah, it's certainly a possibility. I think this is the run, the halving run. I think we'll stay above 7K. Anything above 7K right now seems pretty bullish to me. If we stay above that, really it's 67, 68, but it's close enough. We can average that out at 7,000. Anything that's around 7,000 and above is good. That's the profit taking area for me for now. I don't know if it's going to go to 9K, but it certainly can go to 8. It's looking pretty well today at 75. Now, if we drop under 7K, I would expect that to be the sell-off for the halving. I mean, I think that we can all agree there's going to be a pump and somewhat of a dump associated with this halving in the short term. So let's see if we can maybe not time it exactly, but maybe catch a wave, catch the wave up and maybe a wave down to buy back in. And when my strategy's been, and I've talked about it for a while, but above 7 is okay. I think Johnson's probably a little more bullish than I am, but I agree. We're both we can both agree that we're bullish right now. We're headed above 72. That's for sure. We got market cap at 216 billion. Bitcoin dominance at 63.9. Bitcoin there at 75.35. Ether at 188. And Bitcoin moving faster than Ether today. After Ether had quite the run. For me, Ether below 200 is sexy. We could have snagged up some Ether, closer to 100, like Johnson said here. It was almost 100 USD this year a few months ago. But even under 200, it's all right. Ether's all-time highs at $1,400, so I think there's an upside here. Ripple at 19 cents, Bitcoin Cash at 239, Satoshi Vision. I don't know how it doesn't go away. Litecoin is making a move today. Actually, look at Litecoin's actually the gainer. It's at $44. And finally, we see Litecoin making a move, but too late for me. EOS, 272. Binance at 1608. Tezos at 270. Continuing to make gains. Tezos. You know, someone made a point like, oh, why would you DeFi on Ether when some of those DeFi contracts could be compromised? You're better off just staking Tezos. And, you know, that's an argument to be made, you know. Is Tezos staking more secure than Ethereum DeFi? Probably at the moment. I don't know. I've never used Tezos, but most people are staking on Coinbase. So that's another factor you got to add in. You got a custodian involved. So that's not even real crypto when you get the custodian involved. But, you know, it's things to consider. I like what Tezos is offering, although I've never used it. Chainlink at 382, continuing to make gains. Stellar at 144. And again, Cardano at 4 cents, making a 10% gain today after they released an update, the Dataless. I think that's a wallet update. I'm not sure what the specifics are, but they actually released some sort of an update, and it seems to have positively impacted the price. Monero there at $60, and you guys can check the rest. Let's check out the markets here on the stocks. Drop a comment. Let me know if you're reading me loud and clear. S&P's there. Oh, we already ran through this, crude oil and whatnot. Okay. Good day, David. I see you, sir. Let's look at the headlines. Virus death toll nears 50,000. After they told us millions were going to die. And listen, like I said before, you know, one death is way too many. But to shut down the entire world because of 50 deaths sounds like an exaggerated move to me, in my opinion. But again, not one death is too many. One death is too many. The House has ratified the $484 billion in aid. We know that. We talked about that yesterday. And then you could see states are weighing in when to open up. You can see a picture here of a playground. I was listening to that. What could we call him? Some sort of official from the Department of Homeland. I don't know what his title was, but Trump brought him out during the task force meeting yesterday, and he was talking about the different tests that they did on the coronavirus and how ultraviolet light, sunshine kills the virus immediately, basically. I think in less than 2 minutes. I'm not sure the exact number, but it's fast. So, you know, I see the picture of the parks out there, and it seems to me that, you know, the virus may not be able to survive long outside. So as things warm up, and it seems to me it's safer to be outside in the sunshine than it is locked down. You know, let me know. The deaths were only at 50K because of social distancing. That's not true. When they released the numbers, they factored in social distancing when they were projecting the deaths. And every single time they had to lower it because they were just wrong. You know, if you look at those other charts, they already factored in social distancing. So you can't factor it in twice. So, you know, that's what they're trying to say after they destroyed everybody's life. It's horrible. It's horrible how people's lives have been destroyed because they've completely locked everything down. This post-crash recovery isn't at all like 2009 and 87. That's a worry for investors. I haven't read that, but of course it's not. Of course it's not. 17 days to the halvening. I believe that we're in the midst of the halvening bull run. And soon, as we approach the halvening, whether it be the week of or sometime after, I think that the price will sell off at some point. Maybe it's just a short-term thing, but I would expect it. Usually there's a run up and a run down associated with these events. Watching that Tezos wallet on Coinbase with the running stake counter is pretty sweet. Makes me want to buy more to make it go faster. I've never seen it, but that sounds like good gamification to get people to act in a certain way. And I can only see Tezos going up. That's all I see. It's Tezos going up. I don't use it. I have nothing bad to say about it. It certainly seems bullish right now. And I just mentioned that argument that some have, that staking Tezos could be safer than the current DeFi smart contracts. And that's an argument to be made. Although I only expect DeFi to evolve, get better, stronger, and safer. I think we need to get out and interact, swap germs, build up that immune system, or our bodies are rotting staying at home. I agree. You know, you got to get strong, and you got to expose yourself to certain things. There's a concept called, I'm going blank. Is it hormesis? Well, it could be hormesis. I'm not going to look it up, but basically the concept is that you got to get a little sick so that you can get stronger. You know, you got to expose yourself. You can't be too clean. You see what I'm saying? That's why, you know, kids that play in the dirt, sometimes their immune system's stronger. In the Dollar Vidge video today, he showed the guy going through the CDC protocol that allows him to label any assumed as having the virus. You remember when they used to do autopsies. Right. And I saw some other official come up and say something about, you know, that if the person had COVID at some point at their life, that they're being labeled as the cause of death. Derek says, yeah, social distancing was to make sure healthcare doesn't get overfilled. Right. And that was already done. You could see most of these makeshift hospitals are empty. The ships that they brought into New York Harbor and into the West Coast, they're empty. They moved them out already. We already have the capacity. So let's go. Let's move. You know, we already have, you know, we set up the capacity of the bed. So if, you know, we're ready if people get sick, but we can't stay in our house. How long? For a year or two? And then people talk about, well, the virus is going to spike. Guys, if we stay at home for 5 years, when we come out, something's going to happen. So, you know, you can't stay locked down forever. You got to go out there. You know, you can't just be hiding in your house forever. And you know, we can get into this. And I think this is kind of what happens when strong men don't lead anymore. Everybody's become so pussy that they feel like staying home and hiding is the solution. What happened to the strong men out there? You know, come on, guys. And this is part of the plan, you know, to emasculate the leaders. And look what's happening. You know, people are freaked. There's people walking their dogs, and there's no one within 50 feet of them, and they got masks on. You tell me what's going on out there. If that's not proof of something, I don't know what else, guys, to show you. Yes, the hospital ICU numbers are a deciding factor, but it shows the fact, says CryptoZilla. Rand Paul did a good speech yesterday on the House floor, and he had the virus. There you go. I know. And shout out to Ron and Rand. Ron Paul's going hard on his YouTube channel, exposing the fraud. And his son, Rand Paul, he had the virus too. And they're directly impacted by it. And they're not freaking out. And they're not for all this lockdown. So there you go. But let's get back to the economics. We already know, guys. I mean, I don't know how many times to explain it. We need to open it back up. We need to be strong. We need to get back to work. And we also got to be considerate of those that, you know, they may get hurt. And if you guys feel weak, or if you got a compromised immune, if you have any sort of, then maybe you should stay home and get better. Okay. But for those that are strong, for those that need to provide, they need to get out there and make a movement. Yeah, living scared makes the body susceptible to sickness. You know, locking yourself up at home and isolating yourself is not good for the long term. And you know, one thing they never ever told you, how many people do they plan to save by locking down another week or two? You know, so, you know, if you're going to do a month of lockdown, so what's the number? How many people do you plan to save by locking down? And, you know, they never tell you, okay, we plan to save this many people by locking down. And those numbers are all wild because they don't know. And on the other hand, how are people going to be impacted by just staying home? Forget about the virus. What is the economic impact of just staying home? What is the health impact of just staying home? Forget about the virus right now? What is just the impact of staying home? Assume everybody was healthy. What is the impact of staying home? It's not good. Anyhow, let's go ahead and look at the markets here and check out Bitcoin. See what's really booming, actually, though. You can see that DAI against Bitcoin is up. Tezos is up. Steam is up. What's up with Steam? I stopped posting there. I saw that once they forked into Hive, I stopped posting on Steam after years, and it was one of my favorite blockchain. I don't know what happened there. It's a shame, but I'll tell you what, Steam provided for a while. It was a little thing for a while. It's just, nothing lasts forever, I guess. Zoom is up. Fiverr is up. SEO, this is a crude oil, is up. Cardano, it's up. BAT is up. DAI is up. Tron is up. Litecoin is up. Let's see who's losing today on our watch list. Haps. I think this is somebody that somebody that makes face masks. This is someone that somebody here in the chat recommended us to watch this, but it's down. Royal Caribbean down. Snapchat down, but Snapchat made some serious gains this week after I think announcing earnings. Yelp down, Binance down, Guild down. Guild we were watching after they were promising possible therapies for the virus, but I think it was announced yesterday that those trials were a flop. And then, people started selling off, I believe. Facebook down, Work down. I got an option call that is expiring today. I got clapped up. It looks like it's going to expire worthless. USO, United States Oil, down. CGC. This is Canopy Growth. This is somebody was mentioning cannabis industry, and I think that boat has sailed, but this company is doing research into the psychedelics, like the magic mushrooms or whatnot, and my understanding is that has been legalized in Colorado. So, there may be a market for that. I know there's been some studies that could lead one to believe that magic mushrooms could be a therapy for some sort of depressions or mental illness. I'm not sure, but you may want to look into it, what they're promising out there. ETH against Bitcoin is down, and Stellar's down after a run-up. Proton VPN hitting me up with ads. Let me click this real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Maker is down against BTC. Johnson & Johnson's down. I like that one. So that's what's going on. Let me put up the BTC chart so we can see that. Supply chain interruption, just the food chain is going to be bad and way worse than any virus. Yeah, and that's if we don't get back to work. But I think what people are underestimating is that, people are ready to make moves. There's a lot of pent up energy. So if they actually open up the doors, like the velocity of cash is going to move. Like, we may be surprised of how more productive people may be. There may be a surge in productivity. I don't know. I know that they've closed down some food plants. I heard that, this, that, and the third. Obviously, there's some shortages. But I don't know how long-term that could or could not be. Let's see. But I've heard about the food shortages that may be coming up. And that's why you guys got to stock them up. I told you guys before, make sure you got, more than what you usually need. I know some people have gotten deep freezers and they freeze up some meats for the long gun. Sub-champ, people who stay home are lowering their vitamin D in a time that is most needed. Right, and it was already explained yesterday how sunlight kills the virus. This was talked about in the task force findings yesterday. Sunlight kills the virus fast. So, they're even looking into light therapy. And I know they're already criticizing Trump because he was asking questions about light therapy or maybe disinfecting the body. And people are like, oh, he's crazy. I don't think so. People, listen, you add poison to people's body in the form of chemotherapy when they have cancer. So, I don't know how wild that idea is. And light therapy, it's been around. They do light therapy for people that have seasonal depression. So I don't know if they can boost that or not, but they're criticizing him for brainstorming, out loud. But, you got to brainstorm in these types of situations, guys. But yeah, light. Let there be light, guys. It's healthy. Do I not say that? Like almost every broadcast, go outside, make sure you catch some sunshine, breathe, take a walk. I think I say that, I've been saying that for years now. Don't be behind the computer too long. So yeah, it seems to. And then those people criticizing people at the beach. I don't see how if they're saying that the sun kills the virus, and that the virus stays better on non-porous surfaces. I don't see how the virus is going to survive long at the beach, especially in the middle of the summer. I don't know, especially with that saline water. It seems to disinfect. I may be wrong. I'm not the medical professional here, but I'm asking questions. I'm brainstorming out loud. I see BTC. It looks like it's gone down today. I mean, there was an all-time, no, not all-time. There was a high yesterday at 76, which is good, but ran into a little resistance. But let's look at the 5-day. The 5-day chart's looking strong. We boosted. We threw on the rocket boosters there on the 23rd, which was basically yesterday. We threw on the rocket boosters, and let's see if we can rocket boost quicker to 8,000. Sup, champ? People who stay home are lowering their vitamin D at the time it's most needed. I feel like if we didn't social distance, we have been like Italy. I feel like no, and I'm not believing that. Shout out to Zilla over there on D Live. He dropped me 10 lemons. Kaboom to you. We got 3 people on D Live. If I get over 5, I'll do a little redistribution here. Let me add 50 to the treasure chest. We do this every single day. Every single day we distribute these lemons. Every single day. Let's see what Cointelegraph has to say. I see the forecast. I heard the Ray Dalio report of the $1 million Bitcoin. I heard it, guys. Okay? I get it. But I don't want, I can't be here waiting and dreaming for a $1 million Bitcoin. We need to stay above 10,000 for the majority of the year before we talk about $1 million Bitcoins. People need to slow down out there. It's amazing how the media just the programming's real, guys. The programming is real. Are these lemons worth? I don't think so, Johnson. I don't think they're worth much. Last time I checked, they were less than a penny. Digibyte has been going crazy, up 73 for the week. Yeah, I heard that. Digibyte did make a move. We saw that yesterday. Let's see who the main gainers are today. Digibyte, they're at 0.01. The top gainer today. Yeah, up 22%. There you go. Tezos is up. And even Cardano making its move. I've never heard of this number 86. AAV or AAV or AAV. Never heard of that one. There's always a new one in the block that's trying to make its pumps. Are there any good deals? We've looked at this coin before, Zcoin. This is a privacy coin. It looked interesting. Look at this. Zcoin, Zcash, and Verge. All privacy tokens are down. Digibyte up 183%. Nice. There was a lot of Digibyte shillers here. Over a year ago, people used to come by, Digibyte. And I never had anything against Digibyte. It looked all right. But, it came, it went, and, it may be up 183 for the month, but, how is it for the past year or two? Probably slim. Those things that move 183 per month, and that those are probably good to swing trade, But I said this morning. I'm talking about the options, and I've been talking about the stocks and all that. But let me be clear. I'm not out here trying to hodl any stock. Be honest with you guys. There's a few that look good, like the Amazons or whatnot. And I'm sure there's some that are going to stay around. But, let me hold my cryptos. Let me hold the gold. Let me hold something that's a little more tangible. Give me some more real estate. I'm looking for some deals and steals. And, I'll swing on the legacy markets, but I'm not hodling. I'll tell you that much. And I know some are, but that's not my strategy. Never has been. And if it ever changes, I'll let you guys know. But I'm not comfortable with a hodl. I'll tell you that much. In my opinion, the economy would have just crashed and burned were it not been for all the stimulus. And they're gonna this stimulus thing is gonna have to keep going on for longer and longer, and eventually we'll see. But as far as the economics of things, there is no economy, there is no market. Everything's managed here, and because of that, let me hold something in my hands. Okay, I'm not gonna hodl ETFs. Okay. No, I make my moves, and I've taken stabs here and there, but Hex has a market cap of 302 mil, but CM removed them because they said gains are unnatural. Okay, whatever. I mean, if you could sell something on the market, then it is what it is. I don't know what else to say. You know how I feel. I'm not interested in Hex, and that's not for me. But so what? I mean, yeah, so what? It's clear that a couple whales came in and locked up stakes. Yeah, probably. I look at it like this. I've been in the game for a while when it comes to crypto, and we've already learned, and we've already lost a few limbs here and there. Projects that the only thing they offer is a return are red flags. Okay, most of them have basically crashed and burned. So and some of them actually they make gains at the beginning, and you could of course make some gains, but usually they're not worth hodling. You know what I'm saying? So when you're talking about let me lock up the stake, I'm already like it doesn't necessarily attract me, but I do realize that some of that, it's made the gain. So, obviously someone's won and someone hasn't won, right? But that's just my opinion, Someone told me something one time, and it really rang true, a piece of advice. And maybe I've shared this before here on the channel. Sometimes it's not about the things that you do. Everybody wants to talk about, what am I going to do to be better? What am I going to do to get ahead? What am I going to do to correct the situation? What are you going to do? A lot of people talk about what they're going to do, but in a way, it's the things that you don't do that also add to your value, and that can also increase your worth, and that can also benefit you. So sometimes the things that you avoid, the things that you don't associate with, the people you don't talk to, the things that you don't do. Sometimes it's better not to react or not to act. Sometimes, we've been taught like you got to do something. It's like you got to be proactive. You got to be the mover. And a lot of the times that is true. But don't forget, sometimes it's better not to do, not better, but at sometimes doing nothing is also a good move. It's clear that a couple whales, so we read that censorship is goofy when it's verified on the blockchain that ETH came in to make the pump. Okay. Yeah, I haven't been tracking it like that. We got 4 people over there on DLive. I need one more on DLive so I can start distributing lemons. So head over to dlive.tv/champagne crypto. Head over there right now. But let me be clear. If people want to do something with a Hex smart contract and trade it, they should do whatever they want. I'm not one of those crypto police guys. I'm far from the crypto police. Let it be. If you don't like it, then get out the way. It's the same thing with this social distancing stuff. Like, if you feel scared, then you distance yourself, you stay home. But you shouldn't be telling other people what to do. Digibyte is getting noticed more and more, and price comes with it, pumped over 100%. Yeah, we just mentioned that. G Torres was talking about that, Avellino. We just talked about that right before you came in the box. The top gainer today. It's nice. It's been a while since I've heard anybody talk about Digibyte. And who's Digibyte competing with? Is it just like a peer-to-peer cash? Is it more like a Bitcoin Cash, like a Litecoin type of thing? That's what it seems like to me. Or does it do anything else? A purchase has 2 sides, a seller and a buyer who is willing. That's right. Both are agreeing to a deal. Exactly. And that's the essence of free markets. Like, let people agree. If somebody wants to agree to something, let it be. Like, why you want to get in the way? And usually the argument is to save you, to help you, to protect you from the virus that you may or may not get, to protect you. Virtue signaling, guys. Come on. Let me help you. It's the oldest trick in the book. You know, help comes at a cost, guys. $74.71 on the bits. Boom, 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 boom. You know my strategy, guys. Above 7K, I'm starting to dollar cost average sell. Okay? And I'm selling this, what I believe to be the pump for the halvening. Okay? I have a portion of the Bitcoin stash, of the Bitcoin position that I've allocated to sell. Not all of it. There's a portion. You know, it's less than 50%. I can guarantee you that. And I've moved that, and I'm saying, okay, I'm gonna take profits on this chunk, dollar cost selling in this moment, you know, in the next, you know, with this associated with this happening, and then I'll leave it there, and let's see, maybe I'll buy into alts, or I may even buy it back into Bitcoin if it goes. I'm expecting it, guys. Usually, think about it. Even with like the old ICOs or whatnot, they used to run up and then they would sell off. So let's see if we can ride a wave here. And again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling you what to do or not to do. I'm just sharing with my thoughts. I got to say that on all the videos. You know why? Because there's people out there that are softer than Jell-O pudding snacks, guys. Jell-O pudding snacks. It's why we're locked down, freaked out in the house, because it's a Jell-O pudding world. People out there fapping in their basements. Softer than Jell-O pudding snacks, guys. It's a Jell-O pudding world. Hashtag Bill Cosby. Right? Was it Bill that used to do the Jell-O pudding ads? They did Bill. They got Bill. Or Bill did people dirty too, apparently. Remember when the Cosby Show was like the #1 show in America? Or maybe you're too young for that. Torres is saying that Digibyte's more than a digital currency. You could store assets on a blockchain that has only been getting stronger. Okay. So there's like, you can make like tokens, I guess. You know, Digibyte is that, you know, there's several blockchains that you could store assets on. So I'm glad that you brought that to my attention. I don't remember that. Let's take a peek at our digital portfolio, as Amazon Prime is hitting me up with ads. Boom, 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 boom. Amazon is running ads on the Brave browser. If that's not a bullish signal, I don't know what to say. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Check out the crypto coin count. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. We're finally back in the green. Okay. 93.47 on our altcoin portfolio. You know, we started with 92 back when Bitcoin was 92. We want to outperform Bitcoin. And it seems like we've been doing that. At one point, this thing went up to 12K or 13K. I forgot how high. Then it dipped down and like 5 or 6, right? It went low. But kaboom, grass-fed greens today indeed. And you can see we're up. Finally, we're up. We started at 92, so it's nice to see this back in the green. Storing digital art is already happening on the Digibyte blockchain. That's nice. So it's also happening on Ether, and it's also happening on EOS, amongst others. Let's see who the main gainers are in our portfolio. Tezos has crushed 27% this week. Nice. You got, and I'm sure Tezos is another one that you could do digital assets. Monero is up as well. Okay. Bitcoin up 6%. Bitcoin's not in this portfolio. We only got 8 cents worth of Bitcoin in this portfolio. We just leave it up so that we can compare the percentage movements. FTX is up. Kyber. But Kyber's not doing much. And then Binance. Nice. Now, actually, I was reminded, you know how I told you guys, if you want me to give you a call, just shoot me your number via email, champagnecrypto@gmail, and I'll give you a call private during the live stream. And I noticed after yesterday's live stream that one of our boomer bros, I believe it was Rafterman, that he hit me up on the email. He's like, "Yo, champ, give me a call." And I don't see him in the chat today, but let's see if he answers. So I'm gonna give him a shout. Let's see. He left. This is he left it yesterday, so I'm not sure if he's available. I don't see him in the chat, but let's go ahead and see if he answers here. Let me check his number. I got it here up on my email. Give me a second. CryptoZilla's talking about Derek needs to explain T0. I mean, it's not even just Derek. We need to learn more about that. All of us need to learn more about T0. So yeah, let's give Rafterman a call. Let's see if he answers the phone out here. If you want me to call you, email me, and I'll call you private. Probably busy. I told you he left me the message yesterday, so I'm a little late. That's my bad.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system 417.
Yeah, so he's not answering. We'll try again, but let's do that. Let's set the precedent here, and maybe I'll give you a buzz. You guys can email me, give me the heads up, and I'll call you back from a private number. So if you email me and you're getting a call from a private, answer it because it's going to be me. And I hit Rafterman up yesterday after the live stream. I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry I didn't see this, but I'll try calling you again." I just got a message over there from Gemini. Apparently, Gemini is now allowing you to deposit BAT, DAI, Link, and OXT. And that's more bullish for BAT, too. And Link as well. I kind of like Gemini better than Coinbase. Lady Plants is late. Shout out to Lady Plants. It's been a couple days, so we haven't seen her. We just tried calling Rafterman yesterday. Rafterman sent me an email with his phone number. He's like, "Oh, give me a call," and during the live stream. And I think he was expecting that yesterday, but I didn't see the message till after the live stream. So we tried calling him now. He's just not available. So you want me to call you? Email me, champagnecrypto@gmail.com. Lady Plants crashed her van. She was out looking for cars. So I'm sorry to hear that. But if you're out looking for cars, it may be a great time. I'm getting ads for cars. These car dealerships are probably struggling right now because of, no one, just like oil struggling. So you may be able to get a van or a car or whatever you're driving for cheap. You may be able to grab a deal and a steal out there. $7,500 on the bits. Boom, 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 boom. Looking good. I think we're in. I think this candle signifies the halving bull run. The halving bull run. 17 days till the halving. And we are, I hope she's okay. Yeah, we didn't even ask that. I'm assuming she's good because she's talking about looking for cars. But I hope she's okay. Our crypto chick boomer sister over here, Lady Plants, wishing her well. Guys, I need one more person on D Live right now, and I'll do a lemon distribution. Lady Plant says these car dealers are out here whoring for the dollars. Yeah, I can only imagine. They're salivating. They're probably getting no traffic or very little, and they're about to give the cars away. You got to understand too that these dealerships just holding the car on their lot, it's costing them money. Lady Plant says we're all fine. 85-year-old man cut me off. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Is the old man all right? Hopefully everybody's okay, and this is just a damage to your property. Bitcoin looking for serious boom. Yeah, it certainly seems that way. I think this could be it. I think this could be the boom for the halving. That's what I said this morning. Look out. Look out. I think this could be the halving boom. How far could it reach? I don't think it's going to go all the way to 9K. I know Johnson does. But my target's like about 8,000, around there, So hopefully we can crack the 8,000. But definitely, I think we can all agree right now that things are bullish. There's some green. There's some gas behind the BTC right now. And let's see. We got this event. All eyes are on this event right now because Bitcoin failed when it came to the store of value during the March economy crash. So now, let's see if it can do something now with this event, this halving event. Which I think, like I said, I got a target of 8,000, and then we're getting there. We're getting there. Let's see if it, if it works out. Lady Plant says, yeah, the old man's fine. Okay, that's awesome. Let me check out D Live over here. We lost some people. Come on, guys. Let's head over to D Live. Head over to D Live. Let me throw these lemons at you. There you go. That's the link to join D Live if you haven't already. We got 4 people over there. Let's do a little lemon distribution. Let's get it popping, guys. When I click distribute rewards, you click claim rewards. There'll be a 30-second countdown. You guys could start sharing your memes, and somebody's going to get these lemons. Let's make it happen. All aboard? All aboard? All aboard. Click claim rewards. Cash Couch is the lucky winner today. All right, Cash Couch. That's David Couch over there, I believe, right? Cash Couch got 51 lemons. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Nice. Shout out to Cash. Did you actually get him, Cash? Because I don't see you respond here. Did he actually get him? He must have, because I don't see why I would say he won him unless he didn't click claim rewards. Unless he clicked claim rewards, excuse me. Congrats indeed. That's a good one. What was this guy's name? CryptoZilla. This was like the first bot. He used to be in a Pepsi commercial. What's this guy's name? Max Headroom. There you go. It's right there in my face. Crypto Chick said Max Headroom. Yeah, he was like the first bot. Max Headroom, exactly. Remember when he was on that Pepsi commercial? Pepsi. Who here likes Pepsi more than Coke? Because I don't. But Pepsi owns more beverages than Coke does, I believe. I think Pepsi owns all the other ones. Yeah, classic 80s. Crypto Chick says, yeah, I love Max. Yeah, classic 80s, yeah. That's like late 80s, right? Like 88, 89, maybe early 90s too. Max Headroom. Yeah, I haven't seen that one in a while. I like Dr. Pepper when I drank soda. Yeah, so did I. Yeah, so did I. And Dr. Pepper is owned by Pepsi, right? Pepsi. I don't know. I would assume that they are. I'm talking about soda. I've been looking at Coca-Cola for a move. And there goes the Brave Gear ads. Let me say something. It's starting to rub me the wrong way. I'm going to be honest with you. These Brave Gear ads, I'm getting more Brave Gear ads than I am any other product. I'm not liking it. Whatever. All right, guys. I'll take a few more comments and questions, but I'm out of here. Mr. Pibb is Coke. So probably, yeah, I think, what, do they sell even, do they even sell Mr. Pibb still? Or did that go out of business? One more peek at our watch list. And this is what we've been watching. Slack, which is work, Walmart, Guild. I'm going to take Guild off this one because they flopped. They're no longer bullish because it was announced yesterday that their trials were unsuccessful for the drugs. Fiverr, Shopify, Alibaba, TLT, which is 20-plus year bonds, SCO, which is Bloomberg Ultra Short Crude, so this goes opposite. Johnson & Johnson, PG, Procter & Gamble, Johnson & Johnson, we said that, Link, ETH, and BTC. David says, hey, my D-Live was not letting me commit. Well, it said that you want one. Are you David Cash Couch or something like that, right? That's you. It said that you won the 50 lemons, so make sure, look at your account. You should have them. Because it said that you were the winner, David. Hey, JK, I see you. Yeah, I think David Couch, I don't think. I saw somebody said named Cash Couch on D-Live. I believe that's you. And it said that you were the winner. Thanks for the lemons. Yeah, no, thank the community because they're not only from me. I've collected them from other people that send me, like CryptoZilla always sends me 10. Crypto Chick has sent a few. She's won a few too. I mean, someone yesterday sent me 100. So, you know, I got a bunch of lemons, but I always add 50 or 100 every day. I'm throwing them out, and somebody randomly gets them. They're not much, guys. You know, I got 2,000 lemons. This is probably like what, $2 or something, maybe. What? Yeah, like $2 or was it $320? I don't know, but it's not much, guys. I've never even tried to sell a lemon. I have no idea. I don't even think they're on CoinMarketCap. Lemon? No, they don't even have lemons on CoinMarketCap. On that note, guys, if there's no other comments or questions, I'm out of here. Enjoy your day. Keep watching the markets. Crude, the 10-year. Let's see if there's another stimulus. And right now we're bullish on the bits. I got to say the bits are bullish right now. Gold is bullish to me. Even silver. I was just checking out an alert from Manarino. He said I would get options into January is what he said. And I can't disagree with that. I may throw me an option or three on some GLD or some silver. This is not financial advice, of course. David said, I fried my computer just using the phone. Yeah, but it said that you won. So whether your computer's fried or the phone, it said that you were the winner. So, make sure you check that out, and you should be able to have it there. Now, if you got some lemons, you got 50, you could throw a lemon to someone else. Keep the flow going. BitMEX debuts Ethereum Quanto futures with fixed Bitcoin multiplier. Interesting. Look at this other one. Bitcoin is showing 3 crucial signs of a classic bull trap. 10% in 24 hours. Let me see. Let me read this, actually. He said, Joseph Young over there on CoinT says these factors suggest that the rally itself may be a fake out, calling it a bull trap. He says future funding rate was negative before Bitcoin rally. On Binance futures, the funding rate of Bitcoin dropped to as low as negative 0.03% prior to the abrupt increase in price. Future exchanges like BitMEX and Binance Future use a system called funding to provide balance in the market for both long and short contract holders. If there are more short contracts in the market, then the funding rate turns negative, and traders shorting BTC have to compensate long contract holders with a portion of their position. As an example, if a trader places $50,000 short on Bitcoin and the funding rate is negative 0.03%, then the trader has to pay $15 every 8 hours, so $45 in total per day to long contract holders. So you could continue to read this. It says altcoins are not rallying in tandem. So, this is a bearish article, but, I still think that for the short term, we're bullish here with the bits. But keep an eye out, because at some point there is going to be a sell-off, and it may be before this happening. It may start next week. We don't know. But I can guarantee you this. There's people looking to take some profits associated with this happening. So look out for that. All right, guys. If there's no other comments and questions, I'm out of here. Always a pleasure. Stay strong out there. Go outside. Get some of those UV rays that are reported to kill the virus. So says some official during the Corona task force hearings yesterday. So go out there in the sunlight. Guys, get some sun. Breathe in some fresh air. Don't be out there walking your dog and there's no one in sight and you still got your mask on. Don't do that, guys. Breathe some fresh air. Okay? I understand that, in private properties and when you're amongst a lot other people, like in the grocery stores or whatnot, they may mandate you to wear the mask. But if there's no one in sight and you're just out there, breathe in that good air, guys. On that note, I'm out of here, guys. Stay strong. It's the voice of the blockchain, your favorite live stream. Favorite live streamer's favorite live streamer, Champagne Crypto. Thanks for tuning in.